It is the middle of a July heat wave, and your office lines are slammed. A customer's AC just died. They call your main number, and no one can pick up. The phone rings until the screen goes dark. They do not leave a voicemail. They hang up, search online for another local HVAC company, and dial the next result. That single missed ring is a lost install, handed directly to a competitor. You do not need a massive team of dispatchers or an expensive custom artificial intelligence system to prevent this. We are going to build a simple, automated missed call text back system using the software you likely already pay for. To follow along, open up the CRM or field service platform your company currently uses. Tools like Service Titan or House Call Pro or a simple Zapier connection have the features required for this setup. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a system that catches dropped calls and automatically engages the customer, closing a massive leak in your revenue pipeline without writing a single line of code. Before we touch any software, we need to constrain our focus. AI can handle job summaries, review requests, and estimate reminders, but trying to launch all of them at once usually leads to failure. We are picking exactly one workflow to start. Looking at this prioritization matrix of common HVAC workflows, missed calls sits isolated at the top. We start here because intercepting an active buyer with a broken unit has the highest, most immediate impact on your booked jobs. A common error is buying new AI tools and attempting to automate a dozen back-office tasks on day one. That approach overwhelms your staff and obscures whether the tools are actually working. Grab a pen and paper. Before we automate anything, we have to map exactly how your office handles missed calls right now. This flowchart maps the standard manual path. A customer calls. Nobody answers. They hit voicemail. Hours later, an office manager finally listens to the message and tries to follow up. If that manual process is chaotic, if nobody even knows where the voicemail password is, adding automation will not fix it. It will simply execute a bad process faster. Write down the name of the exact staff member currently responsible for checking those voicemails and returning those calls. Documenting this manual failure path is required. You have to know exactly where the communication breaks down before you can insert a digital assistant to repair it. Now, switch over to your CRM or automation tool to begin the digital setup. Every automation requires a starting condition. Set your system's trigger to register a missed call, and set the corresponding action to send an SMS message. Next, we establish approved language. You must define exactly what the system is allowed to say. If you give AI free rein to draft its own responses, it might hallucinate incorrect services or adopt a tone that doesn't fit your brand. Look at this text mock-up on the screen. This is the exact safe template you should copy into your system. Sorry we missed your call. This is ABC Heating and Cooling. Do you need help with heating, cooling, maintenance, or emergency service today? It is concise, polite, and action-oriented. Just as importantly, it sets absolute limits. The system is doing intake. It is not diagnosing a faulty compressor. It is not quoting a price, and it is not guaranteeing an arrival window. This decision tree shows human escalation rules. Instruct the system to scan the customer's reply for trigger words. If they text emergency, leak, or use angry language, the automation stops entirely and instantly routes the thread to a human dispatcher. Imposing these strict boundaries keeps humans in charge of safety and technical decisions, turning the AI into a highly controlled, reliable intake assistant. With the rules set, it is time to deploy. Avoid rolling this out across your entire company all at once. Activate the missed call automation on a single phone number or for just one specific service area, and let it run for a 30-day testing window. To evaluate this test, you need to track these 3 specific metrics on your dashboard: texts sent, appointments booked from texts, and admin hours saved. Tracking how many appointments are booked directly from those automated texts shows you the exact dollar amount of recovered revenue that would have otherwise gone to the next contractor on Google. The dropping line graph tracks your admin hours saved. If your office staff previously spent 10 hours a week chasing dead voicemails, reducing that number translates into immediate labor efficiency. Evaluate the new tool strictly by these tangible business results. If it does not save time, increased booked jobs, or improve the customer experience, it is not worth keeping. Disciplined measurement proves whether your operational changes are actually generating profit, preventing you from wasting money on untested software. Now, when that phone rings and no one can answer, a missed call immediately becomes an outbound text message. This 24/7 automated intake system keeps the customer engaged, buying your dispatcher the vital minutes they need to finish their current task and organize resources. The lead is captured before it ever dies in a voicemail box. Let the system run for 30 days. Once it consistently recovers leads, document the process for your staff, and then apply this exact framework to your next operational problem, following up on aging estimates. By starting small, applying strict guardrails, and measuring the results, you upgrade your company's operating speed and build a practical advantage in a highly competitive market.